what is going on with the Chicago Sky? Like, they're terrible. They're genuinely terrible. If you guys agree, subscribe. We are trying to hit 70 or 47K by Saturday. If we could do that, that would be unreal. If we could hit like 40, I think I'm recording all of these videos. Basically, every video you're going to see before like 1 Eastern time tomorrow, I record. Any video you see with this shirt was right after the game. I'm recording these at 4:41 in the morning. So if you could subscribe, be greatly appreciated. But I watched this game. I watched this game on a Quita Love Sports phone live stream. And I'm like, I'm fair play. She's a stronger person than me because I would have considered walking out of that. I would have strongly considered just walking out during this game because this was pathetic. This was a pathetic performance, but it's not the first pathetic performance the Sky have had. The Sky are pathetic against the Fever as well. Like, this team has no grit, no fight. They look worse than they look like last year's Fever team at the start of the year without a freaking spark plug in Caitlin Clark. This team has nothing. They have nothing. Like, I don't even know. Like, Tyler Marsh, I thought did a decent job. I think is a decent coach. But like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every single person that was a Sky, every single Sky fan was like, oh, what are you talking about? Look at Angel. She's in the gym. And I said, Angel is practicing everything but layups. She is practicing everything but layups. And I'm like, she needs to get better at layups. She practices everything but layups and she still can't score layups. Angel, fire your trainer. Fire your trainer. Do some micing drills. It's as simple as that. Angel Reese has a lot of good qualities as a player. But like, I'm sorry. Her trainer had her going tween, sidestep, midi shots. And like, they were like, oh, look at her in the lab. I'm sorry. Her trainer had her doing stuff she was never going to do in a game. She still can't score layups. Hire a new trainer. Honestly, at this stage, see if George Mikan has any relatives. If George Mikan has any relatives, go hire some of them. But like, it got to the stage where ESPN are just tweeting mocking her. Goes 0 for 7 within 4 feet of the basket to tie the most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons. She has the most misses in the last 10 years from under 4 feet. Or from under 4 feet. Like, she can't score layups. Camila Cardoso, you gotta want it. You gotta want it. And I'm sorry, I don't care how much talent you have, you gotta want it. You gotta want to be good at basketball. Like, you gotta want to be good. There's absolutely no there's no grit, there's no want. Like, if you gave her Angels motor, great. Like, players are horrendous. Like, Ariel Atkins, what the hell happened to Ariel Atkins? Ariel Atkins is in fairness, I don't think Ariel Atkins really wanted to be there. Like, if we're being honest, Ariel Atkins doesn't she doesn't want to be there. She very clearly does not want to be there. If we're being honest, she doesn't. She didn't really want to be there. She is an Olympic champion. She is a WNBA champion. She does not want to be there. Courtney Vandersloot just is literally there just because she has a kid. And she's living in Chicago anyway. She's getting paid a max contract. She's not a starting level point guard. And like, she's just not good enough. Rachel Banham is the greatest garbage time shooter in basketball history. She doesn't do anything else. Rachel Banham does nothing else. If you watch Rachel Banham play, she doesn't have a single redeeming quality other than her ability to shoot the ball wide open. And she seems to only be able to do that in garbage time. Hailey Van Lith, you good. You're good. Solid. Rookie backup point guard. No, not going to falter. Elizabeth Williams, not going to falter. Beck Allen, you're meant to be better than this. Like, you weren't bad today. You're meant to be better than this. You're meant to be a starter, a starting level player. You were a starter on a team that had championship aspirations last year in the Mercury before you got injured. You were a starter for that team. You are meant to be playing. You are meant to be better than this. And the worst part about it is that this team is soft. They are soft. And last year's Chicago Sky team, if you look at my channel, early on, I really liked like the Teresa Weatherspoon Chicago Sky team. And in fairness, with all the dysfunction, with all the Kennedy Carter stuff, with all the stuff that was going on, with Marina Mabry just wanting to get it, just go and get out of there, they were not soft. We were not out here calling the Chicago Sky soft. And I mean that. We did not call them soft. No matter what. That was one thing that we did not say. We didn't say, we would not say that. Like, this was a team that was, in my opinion, tough. They were tough as nails. And coming into the Fever game against them last year, I was like, the Fever are soft. The Sky are tough. The Sky are gritty. And I want to see if there are any videos that I've titled that. Have I made any videos about the Sky? I definitely did. But I was so high on the Sky early last year. But they don't even have... You don't have a Marina Mabry. You don't have a... you don't have a Mabry. You don't have freaking Kennedy. Like, you need Kennedy Carter. You need Kennedy Carter. It's as simple as that. Like, you can say what you want, but they need Kennedy Carter. Without Kennedy Carter, this team has got... They just don't have the... a player that is just going to take over a game. They don't have a player that's going to get pissed off, see red, and do something positive. Angel Reese is not good enough to do that. Angel Reese is not good enough to take over a game. There's a lot of players in this team that are just simply put not good enough. And I'm not going to lie, it is like this whole Sky team, it's player for player, they're good, and they still have a good bench. As you can see, Ewell 7 points, Beck Allen 11 points, 15 points for Rachel Banham. Like, people are saying, oh, you're like hyping up their bench. I'm hyping up their bench for a reason. Their bench is good. But this is the worst starting five in the WNBA. And they're going to win a few games. When I was talking about this team, I was like, they're going to win games because they're going to be gritty, they're tough, they got a bunch of good defenders. And I'm sorry, you've got Tyler Marsh, who's a development coach. He seems to be a good basketball coach. He seems to be a good basketball mind, but this team's not tough. His team's not tough. And in fairness to Teresa Weatherspoon, that's the one thing she did. That is the one thing she did. And it is just sad seeing how bad this team is, but they're the worst team in the WNBA right now. Because you've got grit in the Valkyries. You've got old vets. You've got gritty vets in Connecticut. Connecticut are bad. Washington play hard. They don't play hard. This team doesn't play hard. Like, we saw it in preseason where the Lynx were at 50% speed, but this team doesn't play hard. Like, they got Ariel Atkins, who was a 15 point per game scorer and nearly first team all defense last year, and she barely looks like a player anymore. Like, she barely looks like she's good enough to be on the floor. She clearly doesn't want to be there. Like, they risked, and in fairness, like, the number 3 pick, who was to know, like, nobody thought Citron was going to be this good straight away. Maybe she wouldn't be with the Sky. But this team looks awful. They look genuinely awful. They've lost. Like, Angel Reese, I think, is like minus 60 or something for the season. Like, it's just bad. It's just bad. This team's bad. Really poor start to the season for, like, a very average game from Angel Reese in the first game. And she was the best player by a mile. Because she at least was aggressive. She was terrible today. Cardoso's been terrible all year. Atkins has been terrible. Salut's been bad. She was a little bit better today. Beck Allen, fine, but you expect her to be one of the best bench players in the W. Rachel Banham, best garbage time shooter, so don't really care. Van Lith was pretty decent. I'm going to give Elizabeth Williams benefit of the doubt. But, like, that starting five, and Kia Nurse forgot how to shoot. This team sucks. They really suck. But anyway, I'll see you guys.